Om. 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karakvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Nigamakalpatarorgalitam phalam Shukamukhadamrutadrava samyutam Vivada Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Moraho Rasika Bhavibhavukaha. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवण त्वगादीन प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ओं परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णुवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादर्शिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादेवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो मातापितृदेवताभ्यो नमः। आदिवराशक्ति मात्रे नमाद्य शंकराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओं श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। संकल्पः श्री परमात्मनः परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातुः समस्त गुरूणां ऋषीणां मुनीनां देवतानां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्म आत्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थं च साधनकाले आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यादि प्राप्त्यर्थं च श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य सप्तमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणं seventh skandha, last 15th chapter with all devotion. Let us conclude the parayanam from 27th shloka onwards. Just enjoy those 10 minutes of parayanam, then enter into the 11th skandha adhyanam. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Saptama Skandha Atha Panchadashodhyayah. Shri Narada Uvacha. From 27. Esha vai Bhagavan Sakshat Pradhana Purusheshwarah Yogeshwarair Vimrugyangrihi Lokoyam Manyate Naram Shadvarga Samyamaykantaha Sarvaniyamachodanaha Tadanta Yadino Yogaha Navaheyo Shramavaha यथा वार्तादयो ह्यर्थाः योगस्यार्थं न बिभ्रते अनर्थाय भवेयुस्ते पूर्तमिष्टं तथा सतः यश्चित्तविजये यत्तः स्यान्निस्सङ्गो परिग्रहः एको विविक्तशरणः भिक्षुर्भिक्षामिताशनः देशेषु चौ समे राजन् संस्थाप्यासनमात्मनः स्थिरं सुखं समं तस्मिन् आसीतर्ज्वङ्ग ओमिति प्राणापानो संनिरुध्यात् पूरकुम्भकरेचकैः यावन्मनस्त्यजेत् कामान् स्वनासाग्रनिरीक्षणः यतो यतो निस्सरति मनः कामः तं भ्रमतो ततस्ततोपाहृत्य हृदि रुन्ध्यात् शनैर्बुधः एवमभ्यसतश्चित्तं कालेनाल्पीयसायतेः अनिशं तस्य निर्वाणं यात्यनिन्दनवह्निवतो कामादिभिरनाविद्धं प्रशान्ता किल वृत्तियतु चित्तं ब्रह्मसुखस्पृष्टं नैवोत्तिष्ठेत कर्हिचितो यः प्रव्रज्य गृहात् पूर्वं त्रिवर्गावपनात् पुनः यदि सेवेत तान् भिक्षुः स वैवान्ताश्च पत्रवः यैः स्वदेहः स्मृतो नात्मा मर्त्यो विट्कृमिभस्मसातो त एनमात्मसात् कृत्वा श्लाघयन्ति हि असत्तमाः गृहस्थस्य क्रियात्यागः व्रतत्यागो वटोरपि तपस्विनो ग्रामसेवा भिक्षोरिन्द्रियलोलता आश्रमापशदाहेते खल्वाश्रम विडम्बकाः देवमाया विमूढांस्तान् उपेक्षेतानुकम्पया आत्मानं चेद्विजानीयात् परं ज्ञानधुताशयः इमिच्छन् कस्य वा हेतोः देहं पुष्णाति लम्पटः आहुः शरीरं रथमिन्द्रियाणि अयानभीषून् मन इन्द्रियेशं वर्त्मानि मात्राधिषणां च सूतं सत्त्वं बृहद्बन्धुरमीश स्पृष्टम् अक्षं दश प्राणमधर्मधर्मौ चक्रे विमानं रथिनं च जीवं धनुर्हितस्य प्रणवं पठन्ति शरं तु जीवं परमेव लक्ष्यं रागो द्वेषश्च लोभश्च शोकमोहौ भयं मदः मानोपमानोऽसूया च माया हिंसा च मत्सरः रजः प्रमादः क्षुन्निद्रा शत्रवस्त्वेव मादयः रजस्तमः प्रकृतयः सत्त्वप्रकृतयः क्वचिदो यावन्नृकाय रथमात्मवशोपकल्पं धत्ते गरिष्ठचरणार्चनया निशातं ज्ञानासिमच्युतबलो दधदस्तशत्रुः स्वराज्यतुष्ट उपशान्त इदं विजह्यातो नो चेत् प्रमत्तमसदिन्द्रियवाजिसूतानि नीत्वोत्पतं विषेदस्युषु निक्षिपन्ते ते दस्यवः सहयसूतममुं तमोन्दे संसारकूप उरुमृत्युभये क्षिपन्ते प्रवृत्तं च निवृत्तं च द्विविधं कर्म वैदिकम् आवर्तते प्रवृत्तेन निवृत्तेनाश्नुते अमृतं हिंस्रं द्रव्यमयं काम्यम् अग्निहोत्राद्य शान्तिदं दर्शश्च पूर्णमासश्च चातुर्मास्यं पशुः सुतः एतदिष्टं प्रवृत्ताख्यं हुतं प्रहुतमेव च ऊर्तं सुरालया राम उपाजीव्यादिलक्षणं द्रव्यसूक्ष्मविपाकश्च धूमो रात्रिरपक्षयः अयनं दक्षिणं सोमः अदर्श ओषधिविरुधः अन्नं रेत इति क्ष्मेष पितृयानं पुनर्भवः एकैकस्येनानुपूर्वं भूत्वा भूत्वेह जायते निषेकादिश्मशानान्तैः संस्कारैः संस्कृतो द्विजः इन्द्रियेषु क्रियायज्ञान् ज्ञानदीपेषु जुह्वति इन्द्रियाणि मनस्यूर्मौ वाचि वैकारिकं मनः वाचं वर्णसमाम्नाये तमोङ्कारेश्वरेण्यसेत् ओङ्कारं बिन्दौ नादेतं तं तु प्राणे महत्यमुम् अग्निः सूर्यो दिवा प्राह्णः शुक्लो राकोत्तरं स्वराट् विश्वोततैः प्राज्ञः तुर्य आत्मा समन्वयात् देवयानमिदं प्राहुः भूत्वा भूत्वानुपूर्वशः आत्मयाजी उपशान्तात्मा यात्मस्थो न निवर्तते य एते पितृदेवानाम् अयने वेदनिर्मिते शास्त्रेण चक्षुषा वेद जनस्थोऽपि न मुह्यते आदावन्ते जनानां सत् बहिरन्तः परावरं ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं वचो वाच्यं तमो ज्योतिस्त्वयं स्वयं अवादितोऽपि ह्याभासः यथा वस्तुतया स्मृतः दुर्घटत्वादैन्द्रियकं तद्वदर्थविकल्पितं क्षित्यादीनां ह्यार्थानां छाया न कथमापि न संघातो विकारोऽपि न पृथङ्नान्वितो मृषा धातवो वयवित्वाच्च तन्मात्रा वयवैर्विना न स्युर्हि असति अवयविनः अवयविनी असन्नवयवोऽन्ततः स्यात् सादृश्यभ्रमस्तावत् विकल्पे सदि वस्तुनः जाग्रत् स्वापौ यथा स्वप्ने तथा विधिनिषेधता भावाद्वैतं क्रियाद्वैतं द्रव्याद्वैतं तथात्मनः वर्तयन् स्वानुभूत्येह त्रीन् स्वप्नान् धुनुते मुनिः कार्यकारणवस्त्वैक्यमर्शनं पठदन्तुवत् अवस्तुत्वाद्विकल्पस्य भावाद्वैतं तदुच्यते यद्ब्रह्मणि परे साक्षात् सर्वकर्मसमर्पणं मनोवाक्तनुभिः पार्थ क्रियाद्वैतं तदुच्यते आत्मजायासुतादीनाम् अन्येषां सर्वदेहिनां यत्स्वार्थकामयोरैक्यं द्रव्याद्वैतं तदुच्यते यद्यस्य वा निषिद्धं स्यात् येन यत्र यतो नृप स तेनेहेत कर्माणि नरो नान्यैरनावधि एतैरन्यश्च वेदोक्तैः वर्तमानः स्वकर्मभिः गृहेऽस्य गतिम्यायात् राज्यंस्तद्भक्तिभाङ् नरः यथा हि यूयं नृपदेव दुस्त्यजात् आपद्गणादुत्तरतात्मनः प्रभोः यत्पादपङ्केरुह सेवया भवानु आहारिषि निर्जितदिग्गजः क्रतून अहं पुरा भवं कश्चित् गन्धर्व उपबर्हणः नाम्ना अतीते महाकल्पे गन्धर्वाणां सुसम्मतः रूपपेशलमाधुर्य सौगन्ध्यप्रियदर्शनः स्त्रीणां प्रियतमो नित्यं मत्तः स पुरुलम्पडः एकदा देवसत्रे तु गन्धर्वाप्सरसां गणाः उपहूता विश्वसृग्भिः हरिगाथोपगायने अहं च गायन्स्तद्विद्वान् स्त्रीभिः परिवृतो गतः ज्ञात्वा विश्वसृजस्तन्मे हेळनं शेपुरोजसा याहि त्वं शूद्रतामाशु नष्टश्रीः कृतहेळनः तावद्दास्यामहं जज्ञे तत्रापि ब्रह्मवादिनां शुश्रूषयानुषङ्गेण प्राप्तोऽहं ब्रह्मपुत्रतां धर्मस्ते गृहमेधेयो वर्णितः पापनाशनः गृहस्थो येन पदवीम अञ्जसा न्यासिनां यातु यूयं नृलोके बत भूरिभागा लोकं पुनाना मुनयो वियान्ति येषां गृहानावसतीति साक्षात् गूढं परं ब्रह्म मनुष्यलिङ्गं स वा अयं ब्रह्म महद्विमृग्यं कैवल्यनिर्वाण सुखानुभूतेः प्रियः सुहृद्वः खलु मातुलेयः आत्मार्हणीयो विधिकृद्गुरुश्च न यस्य साक्षात् भवपद्मजातिभिः रूपं धिया वस्तुतयोपवर्णितं मौनेन भक्त्योपशमेन पूजितः प्रसीदताम् एष स सात्वतां वदेः श्रीशुक उवाच इति देवर्षिणा प्रोक्तं निशम्य भरतर्षभः पूजयामास सुप्रीतः कृष्णं च प्रेम विह्वलः कृष्णपार्थावुपामन्त्र्य पूजितः प्रेयौ मुनिः श्रुत्वा कृष्णं परं ब्रह्म पार्थः परमविस्मितः इति दाक्षायणीनां ते पृथग्वंशाः प्रकीर्तिताः देवासुरमनुष्याद्य लोका यत्र चराचराः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे वैयासिक्याम् अष्टादशसाहस्रिकायां पारमहंस्यां संहितायां सप्तमस्कन्धे सदाचारनिर्णयो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः इति सप्तमस्कन्धः समाप्तः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। अरे वाह! Again, such a beautiful knowledge is given by Sri Naradji to Yudhishthira here. Bhagavata is Grantha to be repeatedly studied, Baba. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Suta Sharanam Mama, Sri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Narada Sharanam Mama, Sri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Sri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Sri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramahanandamadavam. Om Swarge Satyeja Kailase Vaikunte Nasteyam Rasaha At Pibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karhijada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Sri Krishna Para Brahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Ekadasha Skandaha Muktirhitva Anyatha Rupam स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः श्री उद्धव उवाच श्री भगवानुवाच Saluting all the gurus, devatas, Brahmanas, Acharyas, Rishis, Munis, Bhagavata Bhaktas, Bhagavata Acharyas, Bhagavata Avataras. Salutations to Parabrahma Tattva, salutations to the Shruti Mata, salutations to our own Gurus and all the Gurus who are blessing us in every life, even in this life, right from our birth till now. Before we enter into this again, an excellent chapter 29. Very simple thought today is um, better to know always, even though telling this appears to be little frightening. Just like when we climb a mountain, two things we have to always careful. One, be steady at the place where you are, not allowing yourself to fall down. Then look at the above goal peak to be reached. Then put one or two steps. Again, stabilize yourself to protect yourself from falling. Again, look above, get inspired, and again, few steps. While doing so, if you don't reach the peak, then there's no joy of achievement. Same time, if you are little careless, inadvertent, slip from the position where we are, then we will fall to such a lowest level. Again, to lift ourselves, we don't know whether we'll attempt or not. Spiritual sadhana of reaching to acme or perfection is also as difficult, tough, and steep as a climbing a mountain. It is a fact. We have to accept it. There is nothing to be hidden nor to be frightened. It's a fact. One should not be afraid of accepting the facts. So, always for you, for me, for every seeker, as much difficult it is to put few steps of sadhana, so much again difficult is to stay there and not allowing ourselves to come back. Just like anybody who is trying to climb up the mountain, the earth below pulls him down because of its natural, the gravitational pull. Physically, same way, any of you and I in the jivas trying to evolve in sadhana, the dravyata, the tamoguna, the maya tries to pull him down. This war is eternal, endless, till the Paramatma is reached. Just like till the peak is reached, at any moment, every moment, we have to fight with our own ability to stay there, not allowing ourselves to be falling down, which is very tough. That is why the people with so much inspiration, they take up some or the other sadhana as inspired by some Mahatmas or a books or sometimes seeing their friends are told by them and many a time out of jealousy that they start coming to class. 1 month they come, 2 months they come. Do you think it is easy to maintain? The Prakriti will pull them back. They give up and go. Bechare. In this life, only utna unke liye. Some others start doing their japa. Little they do, little more they do, but again that is lost. Something pulls them down to worldliness. Some of them start doing their upasanas, vratas, dikshas, anushtanas. They reach to some certain level of regularity, sincerity. Yet it is not the game over. It's only the game going on. There also, if we are not firm, as we said in the example mountain, not allow ourselves to fall down, anything and everything and many things can pull us down. We have to accept this fact. Like I'm doing classes, 2.5 years. But it is no great an achievement because the goal is not reached. So anywhere if I give a chance to myself from this regular study of Shastra, I can get deviated and go back to the sleepy laziness or any of the worldliness. Just because we are doing so many classes per day for such a long time, It is no guarantee that we are not pulled by the world again, or the efforts of the world or Maya or Mana is over to influence us. Never take it like that. I have to keep up my present position of doing classes regularly. Then only beyond this, what is the next step of sadhana? I have to take it up. Then only I am climbing. And like in any mountaineering example, every step we take up above, the pull from the ground becomes more because you have gone 1 meter away from the ground. That Gurutvakarshana Shakti pulls you as more. That is why a thing falling from the space, from space means from the space to the ground. If it is very lowest level of 1 meter, 2 meter, the fall and the damage are less. But it has gone, let us say, 2 or 3 floors. From there, when it falls very speedily, damage also more. In the same way, the more higher and greater we reach to the heights of sadhana, the higher and greater will be the temptations, the threatenings, the frightenings, the pulls down. Therefore, looking down and seeing that we have crossed so much of distance, feeling happy about it, and encouraging ourselves. So, to looking up above the goal and inspired by that, we have to keep on moving up and ahead only. These two gunas of Rajas, with its Kama Krodha, the Vikara, with the Tamas of wanting to lazy out or sleep or relax, they are eternal enemies. The Kama Krodha are Jnanino Nitya Vairina. They are said in Gita as Nitya Vairi. कामयेश क्रोधयेश रजोगुण समुद्भव महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्येनमिह वैरिणम तेन आवृतम ज्ञानमेतेन ज्ञानिनो नित्य वैरिण कामरूपेण कौन्तेय दुष्पुरेण अनलेन च. The kama krodadi are the endless fires. They go on consuming, never say enough. So to the nidradi. Just now we saw Sri Naradji's Upadesha to Yudhishthirji in the chanting of the last chapter. How many beautiful thoughts are given even that also. We studied it elaborately. You can listen it once. So today's thought is what? Definitely we have to be conscious, alert about to what stage we have evolved in spirituality. And we have to be doubly extra careful not to fall down. Then look to the next post or the stage in the evolution and try to walk towards that. Slowly, steadily walk step by step. Neither stop and get stagnant nor allow anything to influence that we fall down from where we reached. Now we have reached to the stage of being regular to our classes. We are reached to the stage of opening our intellect, which is closed, using it, trying to understand the Mithya Atva Jagat, trying to understand the Satyatva of the Paramatma, trying to understand ourselves as Jiva, bound in samsara because of its attachment to the Mithya Upadhi and Mithya Rupanama. Then right now only slowly we are understanding that we now from the Karta Bhokta start becoming the Sakshi along with doing our duties. And their result we have to see in the form of the quietness, calmness, Shuddhata of Antakarana. These things slowly we are understanding, which are priceless wisdom, greatest. Then now we are understanding that with the calm, quiet mind, I have to increase my hours of meditation. राइट थोड़ा थोड़ा ये वाले जो मुक्ति तक ले जाने वाले विषयों को यू एंड आई slowly understanding as a result of Guru Ishwara Kripa because of our consistency in trying to study Shastra, which is a great stage. Many people don't know what you have heard and understood and trying to understand. ब्रह्म सत्य है ब्रह्म का लक्षण ये है nobody many doesn't know Jagat mithya hai. Nobody knows. They think it is a real only. Jiva bhav bhi mithya hai. None of them are ready to believe, but you are understanding it through whatever number of examples, explanations we studied in Mandukya, we studied in Bhagavatam, 28th chapter, 27, 26, all that. Nobody knows what is the Maya and its three gunas and its influence. Many don't know. You are understanding all of that. You are understanding the need of why we have to practice dharmas and what are the dharmas. We also are understanding the vikaras and their influence and how to get out of them. We are also understanding what are the positive values of Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara ityadi. We have to practice to clear obligations, not to clear the new ones, to become pure, become qualified for Brahma Vidya. अरे कितने लोगों को कितने हजारों जन्म के बाद ये मिलते हैं, हमको मिले मिले मतलब सुनने को मिले हैं, सुने कि नहीं, समझे कि नहीं, पकड़ के रखे कि नहीं, अगेन इट इज सब्जेक्टिव. Everybody can think for themselves. So it's a good, decent stage in this life. There are many more stages to be reached. More strong conviction about it, more serious, sincere sadhana of both Vyatireka and Anvaya. These should be our next target. So, which we have to accomplish at home, not in the class. In the class, the subject and techniques and sadhanas theoretically will be continuously given. You keep on listening to keep up the information, inspiration. Apart from that, at home, add these higher sadhanas and slowly grow, develop in spirituality. This is the option to be chosen. Other option is what? For any reason, saying it is enough. I have heard sufficiently. It's the same Brahma Tattva every day spoken. Same Bhagavata every day spoken. In these type of with these type of logics or justifications or reasonings are, if we stop coming to class or any of the sadhana we stop doing, the whole group of dacoits and thieves called as the Rajas Tamas are waiting outside to loot and plunder, to attack us and plunder us and pull us and kill us. See, today, just now in Bhagavata, this 15th chapter, same thing Sri Naraji says. You don't hold on to feet of Lord, this Indriyadi, they will catch you, take away all your wealth of wisdom and throw you into the Bhayankara Kupa, where you are lost in your identification with Upadhis. You know, those things I tell you are very, very important and touching. भगवान कृष्ण अर्जुन से कहते हैं देखो, he tells about his story also to justify that. See, yavat nrukaya ratham atmavashopakalpam and all that ratha kalpana of Katha Upanishad, having quoted that, Naraji says, if you don't do continuously sadhana till Swarajya Tushta Upashanta Idam Vijahyat, you are established in the Atma Samrajya. Till that happens, if you don't continue sadhana, what will happen? No chet pramattam. If you are pramatta, pramada, है ना चीज में ना स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्याम न प्रमदितव्यम. If you do the pramakta, what is it? Asad indriya vaji suta nitva. You are pulled by the Maya along with your horse, your gode, etc., ratha, etc. Utpatam vishaya dasisu nikshipanti. We are thrown into the and capsize of the terrible dasyus, the dacoits called as the Vishayas. Consistently, if you are not focusing on doing sadhana till goal is reached, our personality is thrown into the dacoits called the Vishayas. Then te dasyavaha. What those dacoits do, the Vishayas, sahaya sutam amum. Along with the Ghodas of Indriyas and Suta, the charioteer Buddhi, amum, the entire you, the Jiva, along with your Deha, tamon de samsara kupe uru mrityu bhaye kshipanti. In this dark dungeon, deep darkness of samsara kupa, the Maya will throw you. How important is that? This thought. It is tough, it is difficult, no doubt. But we have to do. What to do? Stop, pause, and see to what level we reached. And see ahead what are the next stages to be reached. Inspired by that loftiness of goal. Toward that only keep walking. You and me. Any of the reasons because of which from this state of evolution we will stop doing sadhana and go back, we are criminals to ourselves. We are suicidal. Ye kecha atmahano janaha. They are the people who are killing themselves with AK-47 rifle. That is what is said in our Ishavasya Upanishad. Once in a while, you have to pause and think about these Gambhira Vishayas. See, the mind and Indriyas say, you are studying Shastra for some such a long time, give a pause, come back to us, we'll give you relaxation, we'll give you enjoyment. Like every day I get a thought, एक हफ्ता इनको छुट्टी दे दो. But I'm afraid that 1 week is such terrible will be if I don't do classes. How far, how low I will be pulled into the worldliness, I don't know. And as I gave you the example of yatra in the cold regions, when we stop traveling, the stiffness of the body will not allow you to move again. So too, once you stop doing your sadhana, attending classes, studying shastra, at that time, whatever were you doing, those habits, even it's a 1 week, it may be just sitting, it may be you are watering plants, it may be you are making an extra cooking for your children only, it may be 1 hour sleep, it may be you are reading a magazine, it may be calling a friend, it may be used you are watching cell phone. Knowingly or unknowingly, they become habits. They start being comforts because they are there from millions of lives, is it not? They are not over yet. We only because of Guru and Ishvara, Krupa power that we could attend classes. But now, if you are not consistent with our effort, give a chance to them, and little also we get habituated to that, then we will again never come back to the Guru or to the Shastra with the same zeal and zest as we had earlier. Therefore, जहां तक पहुंचे हैं वहां से पीछे जाने से अपने आप को बचाना. न आत्मानम अवसादयेत. Then, next goal, keep in mind, and uddhared atmana atmanam. And you and I, as our close friends, studying from last 2.5 years, to what level we have reached, tentatively we mentioned. Also, we said what are our next levels to reach tentatively. Aiming at that, let us proceed further only. Let us not be inadvertent to fall back. So, this is the thought for the day. And the pulls from the world, from the senses, in the mind, they never end. That is why, with deep, sincere, ardent prayers to the Lord Guru by holding their feet, that we have to ask them, please don't allow me to fall down. Please hold me. Hey Lakshmi Nrsimha, Karavalambam Dehi Mama. Give me support of hand, pull me up only. Don't allow me to go down. Please help me. Still, my mind has not become calm quite. Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha, Adi have not gone away. Then that subtlety of sadhanas has not yet come to me. So too the variety of reactions in my life which are making miserable have not gone away, have not come to the pure sattva guna with all positive qualities. I want them. I want to reach to those heights. Take me towards that. Oh Lord. Oh Guru. Oh Shruti Mata. In this way, every moment we have to pray. Then only their grace. It is like this Hiranyakashipu trying to kill that greatest Prahlada Bhakta with all means. But it was total surrender of Prahlada to Narayana that every time the Narayana was coming and protecting. So too the Hiranyakashipu in us and around us try to destroy the sadhaka in us in some or the other way. They try to destroy sadhaka in us. Kyo mat pucho. Wahi, that is what is the play. In the play, they try to clean mold you. That's called is play. You have to defend and you have to hit a sixer. That is what your achievement. Never ask why the samsara is pulling me, why the indriyas are pulling me. That is the drama game that is set in which we are sent as the players. We should only decide one thing. You have to prepare myself, play to win the game, not to lose or defeated. कॉन्सेप्ट निकाल दो ये क्वेश्चन वाला कि क्यों ऐसा होता है स्वामी जी, अपने आप आसान से साधना क्यों नहीं होता है ना, ये क्यों ये माया पकड़ती, वाई द रजो तमो पुल अस डाउन. दिस क्वेश्चन इज नेवर आंसर्ड एनीवेयर. It is a state of affairs or Maya or Ishvara creation and our position now. You only ask question as to how not to fall, how to rise. Both are done holding strongly the field of feet of Guru and God. Stick to that personally decided spiritual sadhana discipline. Never compromise. Your regular class, your regular study, add to that. Add to that. More and more. Consciously. And who knows at what age, what prarabdha will stop us doing sadhana. उसका तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. अब मैं बोल रहा हूँ, अब कुछ साल का सारा एनर्जी गया मानो, तब तो जानकर चाह कर भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ. This is another thought. I may be fully convinced, I may be willing, but if my capacities, if my powers, they don't allow me, what can I do? हम तो अलो कर रहे हैं तो आपको करना चाहिए ना. Like my mouth is allowing me to give satsang, I am giving now. Who knows about 10 years? So to the other sadhanas are able to sit, do the japa, doing swadhyaya, doing little contemplation. Day by day we are becoming old only, not young. Our capacities are going only, not added in this life. So before all that total inabilities come, see your own, some of the friends or elderly people, those who are very active, dynamic, couple of years back, now are on the bed, on the wheelchair, on the sofa, not moving, not do, can't do any sadhana. Whatever the great sadhana they did, when everything was well, that alone is helping them if at all they are done. Otherwise, depending on people, fear of death, trying to survive, and always dukkha in the body, in the mind. क्या जिंदगी है वो? Should we live like that? मैं तो कहता हूँ keep on doing sadhana till the last ounce of energy is there without depending on anyone. Kick the bucket body. By choice leave the body when we need to depend on others. Can't stand on your own. मैं तो वही decide. Nobody loves us. You should not depend on anyone. Live, do sadhana, die one day without even anybody's information. किसी को पता भी नहीं होना चाहिए. That's how we have to know that it is not over. There are millions of obstructions or the pulls which will take us away from this most noble, sacred occupation of spiritual evolution, in which so many sadhanas aspects we have started. It's a humble request to you and a very strong command also, order to you, to me also. जो हो रहा है उसको छोड़ना नहीं. इससे अच्छा साधना में ही जाना है. इसको भी छोड़ोगे तो जाओगे. Do you understand? I told you other day also, why in our Sanatana Dharma, Nitya Puja, Nitya Agnihotra, Nitya Parayana, Nitya Gayatri, why all of them are told, oh, my dear friends, evening again Deeparadhana, Purana Patanam, Bhajana Kirtanam. Why it is in every gully there is a temple? Why wherever you are at home or in office, keeping the photo of Bhagavan? यार, to remind us कि left to ourselves, we give chance to Dehendra Upadhi or Maya and fall down. From where even to rise is difficult. Nitya, Nitya. That is why you see, out of lakhs and crores, few only are able to withstand to all these onslaughts and are able to eject out. Potentially, everybody has capacity. Those are not told this, not realized this, they gave up and they fell down. And nobody finally falls down. Life after life, Bhagavan gives slowly the mauka, hota rata. But if you are careful, we will reach fast. That's what. Our job is to do what Bhagavan says and to be careful. करने वाला धरने वाला बाद में वही होते हैं. So having said so, we are in again Bhagavatam 11th Skandham, started yesterday the 29th chapter, in which representing all of us, Sri Uddhavji is asking Bhagavan. Before that he says, "Oh Lord, your yoga sadhana of contemplation, meditation on the truth through the Anvaya Vyatireka is so tough for those who are at the Indriya Mana level, Anatmas. So tell us those simple sadhanas which reach us to that goal, and tell simply." Then what we spoke last 15 minutes, same thing here. Uddhavji says that it is not tough, it is not easy. It's the toughest job consistently to maintain the inspiration level. Oh Krishna. So he's not rejecting or denying the tough sadhanas of yoga given in 28th chapter. They stay as they are. Those who qualified for, they do that. But those who cannot do that immediately, still who are having lot of asanas, desires, slave to their upadhi, they also want to do sadhana, but the sadhanas told are tougher ones. Can there be any easier way? Are there any easier sadhanas? This is what is he representing us asks. Bhagavan, before that, 4 more slokas, he praises Paramatma. Then he surrenders to Paramatma. Then he prays to Paramatma. In these six slokas, the sweetest, beautiful, most way, when Uddhavji does such a prayer, prarthana, pleased by him, Bhagavan Krishna goes on answering. This topic, be attentive, of this 29th chapter of Bhagavat 11th Skandha is equivalent to the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Difference in the Bhagavad Gita here is what? In Bhagavad Gita, in a systematic manner, Karma Shatkam, Karma Yoga, 6 chapters told, Bhakti Shatkam, 6 chapters told, then Jnana Shatkam, next 6 are told, sequentially. Tvam-pada Shobhanam, Tat-sodhanam, Tat-pada Shodhanam, then Asipada Nirupanam. That's what Gita. Is it not? Here what Bhagavan gave Jnanam, but it was appearing little difficult to Uddhavji and alike you and I also. Therefore, we are asked. Simple thing. Like what is the 12th chapter first sloka? After telling Vibhuti is in 10th chapter, Vishwarupa in the 11th chapter, but before that 9th chapter Maya Tatamidam Sarvam, 8th also that Akshara Brahma Sadhana, 7th also Bhagavan gave Jnana Marga Vishyasa. Listening to this, but he asked, Evam Satata Yuktaha Ye Bhaktaha Tvam Pari Upasate. Those with bhakti who are surrendered to you. Ye chapi Aksharam Pari Upasate. Those who are doing the Akshara Brahma meditation, Tesham ke Yogavittamaha, who are the knower of the yoga here, better knowers. Isn't it? Bhakti and that way it was asked by Arjuna. Here उद्धव जी पूछ नहीं रहे, सीधा कह रहे हैं ये अक्षर का ध्यान करना मुश्किल है. उद्धव जी खुद कह रहे हैं. There Krishna himself says, Kleshodikadarasteşam avyakta sakta chetasa. Arjuna was in different mood, not as comfortable as Uddhava here. There is a war, Bhishma Drona standing. 18 lakhs of human beings are ready to kill each other with hundreds and thousands of the हाथी हैं, घोड़े हैं, chariots हैं, और भयंकर परिस्थिति. Bhagavan only, Arjuna only asked, who are the knowers of the yoga, better knowers? Those who know and follow the bhakti yoga or know and follow the jnana. Bhagavan says, both of them are leading you to Paramatma Tattva, but you have to do with putting your mana buddhi totally in that. His answer is direct. Maya Veshamano Yamamrita Yuktapaste, Shraddhaya Parayopetaha, in both of the path, they make the Tamavata. And then he says, now, to make Yadana Akshara Parabrahma, tough for those who are identified with the Dehavadbihi, Dehadi Tadatmya. Therefore, to those who are identified with the Tadatmya, the other alternative sadhana is Bhakti. And what Bhakti is said by Krishna there? Mayeva mana adatsva, mai buddhim niveshaya. Remember, same things here also. Krishna is teaching to his equally loving disciple Uddhavji, you asked the same question representing all of us. Here Jnana was given earlier because Uddhavji also asked. There Jnana will be given later because Arjuna will ask Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Kshetram Kshetragnameva cha Etad Vedam Ichchami Jnanam Gyam cha Keshava. After listening to entire Bhakti in 12th chapter. Then Bhagavan takes all the discrimination sadhanas of Vibhaga. Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga. Gunatraya Gunatita Vibhaga. Kshara Purusha Akshara Purusha Uttam Purusha Vibhaga. Trigunas one side, Gunatita one side. Ksharakshara Purusha one side, Uttama Purusha another side. So to Daivasura Sampatu and then Paramatma Jnanam. So to the Shraddhatra Vibhaga, so to Bandha Moksha Vibhaga in 18th chapter. Gita, I'm just comparative. Sorry, suddenly yaad hai mujhe. Not that we planned or all. Luckily for you and me, we don't plan. Bhagwan ya Vaida ke ye khud hi ideas dete hain. So the comparatively Gita and Krishna, Arjuna, here also Bhagavata Ekadasha Skandha and Uddhava. Both of them represent us. Every one of us are suffering in samsara. Samsara se moksha, only by obtaining Paramatma we get. To obtain Paramatma, the two margas are the Jnana and Bhakti. Jnana is a tougher one. So take the help of Bhakti till we become qualified for Jnana. Ultimately, only in the Brahma and Atma Jnana there is moksha, there is no doubt. So here, the Yogacharya which you told, hey Krishna, we consider it is very tough for we who are yet still at the grossest level. Is there any simple sadhana? Tell. That was the question. And the praise to Lord Krishna. Krishna takes up the answer. Let us see that. We did the chanting yesterday. Why not? Again, let us do the chanting up to the mantra number 14. Enjoy. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagawata Mahapuranam Ekadash Skandha एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः उद्धवाच सुदुश्चराम् इमां मन्ये योगचर्यामनात्मनः यथाञ्जसा पुमान् सिद्ध्येत् तत्मे ब्रूहि अञ्जसाच्युत प्रायशः पुण्डरीकाक्ष युञ्जन्तो योगिनो मनः विषीदन्ति असमादानात् मनो निग्रहकर्षिताः अथात आनन्ददुघं पदाम्बुजम् हंसाश्रयेरन्नरविन्दलोचना सुखं नो विश्वेश्वरयोगकर्मभिः तन्माययामि विहता न मानिनः किं चित्रमच्युत तवैतदशेषबन्धो दासेष्वनन्यशरणेषु यदात्मसात्वं यो रोचयत् सह मृगैः स्वयमीश्वराणां श्रीमत्किरीटतटपीडितपादपीठः तन्त्वाखिलात्मदैतेश्वरमाश्रितानां सर्वार्थदं स्वकृतवित् विसृजेत को नु को वा भजेत् किमपि विस्मृतयेनुभूत्यै किं वा भवेन्नु तव पाद रजोजुषाम्नः नैवोपयन्त्यपचितिं कवयस्तवेश ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमृद्धमुदः स्मरन्तः योऽन्तर्बहिस्तनुभृताम् अशुभं विधुन्वन् आचार्य चैत्यवपुषा स्वगतिं व्यनक्ति श्रीशुक उवाच इति उद्धवेनात्यनुरक्तचेतसा पृष्टो जगत्क्रीडनकः स्वशक्तिभिः गृहीतमूर्तित्रय ईश्वरेश्वरः जगादसप्रेम मनोहरस्मितः श्रीभगवानुवाच हन्तते कथयिष्यामि मम धर्मान् सुमङ्गलान् यान् श्रद्धया आचरन्मर्त्यः मृत्युञ्जयति दुर्जयम् कुर्यात् सर्वाणि कर्माणि मदर्थं शनकैः स्मरन् मयि अर्पितमनश्चित्तः मद्धर्मात्ममनोरतिः देशान् पुण्यान् आश्रयेत मद्भक्तैः साधुभिः श्रितान् देवासुरमनुष्येषु मद्भक्ताचरितानि च पृथक् सत्रेण वा मह्यं पर्वयात्रा महोत्सवान् कारयेत् गीतनृत्याद्यैः महाराजविभूतिभिः मामेव सर्वभूतेषु बहिरन्तरपावृतम् ईक्षेत आत्मनि च आत्मानं यथा कम् अमलाशयः इति सर्वाणि भूतानि मद्भावेन महाद्युते सभाजयन्मन्यमानः ज्ञानं केवलम् आश्रितः ब्राह्मणे पुल्कसेस्तेने ब्रह्मण्येर के स्फुलिंगके अक्रूरे क्रूरके चैव समदृक् पंडितो मतः ओम शांति शांति शांति. Okay. Now, one by one, shloka, the meaning. First we saw Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Maha Puranam Ekal Skandhata, Ekonatrimshodhyayah, Sri Uddhava Vacha. What did he say? Aham manye. I consider Imam Yogacharyam, the yoga sadhana which is told by doing that yoga acharana of Nirantara contemplation on the absolute truth through the Anvaya Vetreka Paddhati, Sudushcharam. Charanam is doing. Dushcharanam, difficult to do. Sudushcharanam is very, very difficult to do. Because anatmana, the ones who have not purified their antakarana. See, yatanto yoginaschainam pashyanti atmani avastitam yatantopi akruta atmanaha nainam pashyanti achetasaha. The 15th chapter shloka. Yatanta yogina enam pashyanti atmani. Those who have become purified by earlier sadhanas and then try, they see the Lord in their own self, in the heart as a self. But yatantopi, even though others do try, akruta atmanaha, those who have not purified themselves, na enam pashyanti, they will not see the self, achetasaha, because their chitta is not prepared for it. And it is a fact, our chitta samskaras have fully not gone away. We are filled with so many of kama, krodhadi, durgunas of rajas, tamas. And that doesn't mean justify them. You only feel bad such a stupid fellow. पता नहीं कितने जन्मों से only एक खचरा अपने अंदर हम डालते आ रहे हैं. बेवकूफ मूर्ख नंबर है 1. हम अपने आप को सिर्फ गाली देना चाहिए. Not अच्छा स्वामी, yeah, you are right, we are very bad, so we can't do sadhana. Let us go and eat and no. Here it is the situation told by the patient to the doctor. That doesn't mean that you justify your diseases and all. So here, yatha anjasa puman siddhyet tat me bruhi anjasa achyuta. Achyuta, the sadhana siddhi. Tell the simple sadhana by which same siddhi is achieved. Then the next sloka was the one which we have elaborately told in the introduction. What is that? Prayashaha, generally, Pundarikaksha, O lotus-eyed Lord, Yoginaha Manaha Yogam Yunjataha. A person wanting to become Atma Yogi, and he knows that he has to put his mind in the study and the meditation, pulling it away from its natural outflow into objects through senses. While doing so, it vishidanti asamadhanatu. It enters into the sad state of dejection because that yogi, even though he is trying so much, he is not able to bring his mind to the goal because of asamadhanatva. Because anatma hai, vasanas hai, desires hai. एंड पूरा कन्विक्शन नहीं हुआ परमात्मा के सत्यता के बारे में. सो टू कन्विक्शन अबाउट द वर्ल्ड बीइंग मिथ्या, इट हैज नॉट एट कम टू हिम. अभी अभी तो सुन रहा है. Is it not? How much ever you and I talk Vedanta, after class, we go for something to eat and all, because those tastes have not gone away. They are pulling us. That is what the meaning of asamadhanatu. Asamadhana matlab not able to focus mind fully into the goal. Because of that, he feels a sense of failure, frustration. Therefore, he enters into Vishada. This is one problem. Another is what? Mano nigraha karshitaha. In his effort of trying to control the mana and not achieving that. Karshitaha. He gets so much tired and exhausted and fatigued. अब्बा उसको साधना छोड़ने को ही मन होता है. छोड़ने को मन होता है वो. मनो निग्रह कर्षिता. कर्षिता means tired, exhausted, fatigued. Why? Trying to do the nigraha of the mana. Is it easy to control the mind? They say you can drink the entire ocean's water. You can uproot the Sumeru Parvata. You may consume the entire fire. But more difficult than this is control of mind. Api abdi panat mahataha sumeru unmulanadapi api vahni asanat sadho vishamaha chitta nigraha. Bachara karke. It is about us only. How innocently we sit for japa. From how many years we are doing? Only tired only. Did the mind come to control? If it has come to your my namaskar, pranam, father namaskar of mine to you. मुझे तो नहीं हुआ अभी. I am still struggling from पता नहीं कितने जन्म to japa upasana to pull the mind to the controlled state. प्रयत्न जारी है, भगवान पे भरोसा है, होगा एक दिन तो हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन जरूर. बट राइट नाउ ऑल द थ्री समाधान नहीं हो पा रहा है, कर्षणा थकावट भी हो रही है, देयरफॉर विषाद. Like when you do a business and put the investments, forget about the profits, even the investment also is gone, mano. How you become dejected, is it not? Everywhere you love someone, you have put all efforts and time and gave gifts, everything. Neither that person accepted your love, and all the things given, time given, gifts given is wasted. Don't you become Devdas? That type. Here he is talking. Vishada. We are all not only Vishada Grasta naturally in the world because of all our desires, expectations are thwarted. We are Vishada Grasta in Adhyatmika Sadhana also because it is not an easy kela. It is not for the amateurs. It is not for an ordinary useless fellows that they can do and achieve the heights of sadhana. यहाँ भी फेल्योर का विषाद मन कर्षित है ना, मनो निग्रह कर्षिता देन असमाधानात. आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग मीनिंग ऑफ वर्ड्स? मनो को निग्रह करने का थकावट. निग्रह हुआ क्या? नहीं हुआ, देयरफॉर असमाधान. सो थकावट भी हो गया, फल भी नहीं मिला, देयरफॉर विषीदंती. This is about everybody, prayashaha, and those who are trying to do sadhana. That's why people think, yaar, ye bekar hai. Instead of that, let us go and enjoy the world of extrovertedness with senses. That is better, they go. See, you and I, after so many years of study, must be very clear that in the world, worldly indulgence is being very easy. Everybody tends to go, and it is natural also from so many years of adat. Pulling ourselves from that and going against to the currents of the river or ocean, how difficult it is. So to doing yoga sadhana. So in general, representing all sincere sadhakas only, Sri Uddhavji is asking this question. So in that he says, हम थक जाते हैं, हमको कोई समाधान नहीं मिल रहा, इसलिए हमको ये काहे का स्पिरिचुअल मार्ग है, काहे का साधना है, इतना विषाद होकर छोड़ने को मन होता है. In the Jnana Yoga Marga, more importantly. So to in the Ashtanga Yoga Marga, कर्म योग का भी इसका तो अंत होता ही नहीं. थोड़ा सा भक्ति योग भी अभी मुश्किल ही है. तो it's not what sadhana said, Bhagavan is going to neutralize or change it. As I told yesterday, he will only put step by step. Like doctor says, 3 saal every day you have to take this medicine. There are some diseases. If they come, the TBs or leprosies and all. Every one of us have the TB, leprosy, creating microbes in our body. Because of our immunity, they don't attack. Immunity is not there, they attack. And they have a long course of medicine, they say, for years. इतने साल लोग क्या, मैं इतने साल का चिंता मत कर, तो एवरीडे ले ले, वो अपने आप होता है. लाइक बीपी, शुगर, जिंदगी भर लेना है, जिंदगी भर ले लो क्या ना, हर दिन ले लो बस. इट इज सेम. एंड वन वाज फ्राइटेंड ऑफ जिंदगी भर लेना, एक हफ्ता डेली लेता है, उसका आदत होता है, देन ही स्टार्ट्स एंजॉयिंग ओनली. वेयर इज माय मेडिसिन, ही सेज. सेम वे भगवान इज व्हाट ही सेड इन वन फ्लो एंड गो. सेम थिंग इन स्मॉल डोसेस इज गोइंग टू से एज साधना. And you and I also shanai shanai hi uparemetu or stokam graset grasam thoda thoda karna. So he says, we are all anatmas, not control our faculty, nor pure in our heart. Therefore, this yogacharya is difficult. Tell us easy sadhana, tell easily. And for your clarification, without your asking, I am telling you, we are all yogis. We are trying. But other than getting dejection, we never got the result. Because neither the mind came into control, And along with that, entire energies have gone away. We are tired and exhausted of trying to do this yoga. मनोनिग्रह कर्षित हो गए हम, और ये जो है असमाधान, समाधान भी नहीं मिला हमको. Therefore we are having that vishada. Therefore the sadhana, therefore prayer of Uddhavji so beautifully in these 4 shlokas to the Lord. Listen them, explain हम करेंगे कि अथात, अथ इदानीं मंगलवाचकम, अतः therefore, then what? Anandadugham padambujam hamsaha srayeran aravinda lochana sukham nu Vishweshwara yoga karma bihi tanmayaya ami vihata namaninaha. See the beautiful sloka. Very cute it is. He says, first Aravinda Lochana. Same thing like the Kamaladala Lochana, Kamalaksha, Pundarikaksha. That's what he said. Prayasha Pundarikaksha. Same thing is Aravinda Lochana. Here Aravinda Lochana, easily, Athata means because of this situation only, ki Hamsaha. Hamsaha means those who got Viveka. Like Hamsa Pakshi does Viveka. It takes milk and throws away or leaves the water. So to the Hamsas are those who through Viveka understood that Parabrahma alone Satyam, Jagat is Mithya. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya iti Viveka जिनको हुआ वो हंस है. Then वो मिथ्या जगत को छोड़कर परमात्मा को पाना चाहते हैं. Therefore they are hamsa and they are trying doing sadhana. That's called yoga sadhana. See, Parama, Hamsa, Yoga, Ananda. Any names are like that only. Hamsa and Yoga goes together. In the Hamsatva, through discrimination, they know Paramatma permanent, everything is impermanent. Thereafter, through Yoga, they want to or they try to pull them away from the temporary binding world toward the permanent liberating self. So, हम्स बनकर विचार से नित्यानित्य को जानकर अनित्य को छोड़कर नित्य पाने का योग प्रयत्न जो करते हैं, they are called as हंस योगी. And the one reached that, they are called as Paramahamsa. So Hamsaha. Hamsa means all those who are Paramatma को जानने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Through yoga sadhanas, when they tried, their lot also like ours. Then what did they do? What they did was Ananda Dugham Padambujam Shrayeran. You know, the Ananda giving, Sadhana wala Ananda giving, Siddhi wala Ananda giving, Paramatma so Padambujam feet Shrayeran, they take support of. And whenever they are tired of their sadhana, they pause at the feet of the Lord and say, Bhagwan mein thak gayo. Bhagwan gives some loving smile, says, Tika beta, ruko 2 minutes. Then again Bhagwan gives one more injection of inspiration. Again they start doing some, again they get tired. Therefore, what is the answer to our introductory thought also today and also the topic that how not to get dejected and go back into the old ruts? Protect ourselves to move on the path, hold on to feet of the Lord. Ananda Dugam Padambujam Shrayeran. आश्रय लेते हैं भगवान के चरण. No, it's very sublime. It is beyond sciences. Science cannot know all these things. Beyond science wala, spiritual faith only makes us accept it. Ki, just like in the worldly papa adi to come out of, to just like the ability to do the worldly punyam, so to avoid the narakadi dukkha, to get the sukha of the swaraga adi, for everyone is just like Bhagwan's charana alone is the adharam. So too, when we come into spiritual sadhana, when we are tired, exhausted of doing yoga and feel like going back, to protect ourselves from that destructive thought, the thought of, pulling us down. What we have to do here also is same feet of the Lord. That is why I told you, Yoga Kshema Mahamyam has 2 meanings. One Yoga Kshema is samsariyam ke liye. Another Yoga Kshema for sadhakas is Yogasya Kshema. He does it to me every day, my Lord, my Gurudev, my Guru Parampara. Every day I'm tired of these classes more than you. But again, every day as the morning comes, Bhagavan fills the heart with the inspiration, continue 6 classes. क्योंकि एक क्लास दो क्लास कोई भी करते हैं हफ्ते में 2 दिन लगाओ बट लगातार छः छः फिर दो सर इट इज़ नॉट easy feat and it can't be done by any human efforts unless divine grace is there. What the divine grace wants to achieve, we don't know. It is grace, but हो रहा है उनकी कृपा से. उनका चरण के पकड़ के हम दास हैं तो करवा रहे हैं वो. And I know that one day I leave my upasana or prayer, he will give you some funny excuse and make me go away from class. And then destruction starts. I'm giving Hamsa Hashrayeran an example. See, the yoga sadhakas take the ashraya support of Bhagavan's charana so that their inspiration is kept up. So that their tiredness, fatigueness is given rest. So that their negative thought of going back to the earlier worldly life is thwarted or cut asunder. Therefore, athata ananda dukam padambujam hamsaha srayeran arvindalochana sukham nu. He Vishweshwara. Oh, Ishwara of the entire world, and they, with devotion, they hold on to your feet. And you are so kind enough to put your hand on their head. Then all their tiredness of doing yoga sadhana goes away. Then you fill them in your own way. They themselves don't know. You fill them again with extra added inspiration that they put some more steps, some more steps, some more steps. Therefore, please observe in our own life. The many people who started sadhana along with us, we are in the middle level. Some of them took long back left only, back to their own world. Some are much, much deeper sadhanas doing, very high. And we are na udhar ja pa rahe, na idhar ja pa rahe, na ghar ka, na ghat ka. Why these people gave up? Because of too much of pulliyanga of the worldliness. And how these people are able to reach, even though sadhana is same to them and as the difficulty in the sadhana is same, the difference is they are empowered. By what? By Bhagavan's Krupa. How? Hamsaha Sayeranna. Silently they are in their prayers to Bhagavan. Oh Lord, protect me. Oh Lord, empower me. Oh Lord, see to it that I don't give up this yoga marga. It is tough, it is difficult, I know. It is like walking through the Thar desert. It is like walking in razor shed. It is like in the deep घना जंगल. It is like in the कांटों वाला रास्ता है. ये कोई गुलाब का रास्ता नहीं है. हमें पता है. But बचाओ. If is it not? That is the example. What I see always in Gurudev is no, not only a highly evolved Vedantin, Brahmasmi, but a very humble bhakta in him who is continuously praying to the Lord Shiva or Krishna or Rama. He let this work be continued without stop through me. And this is how the divinity is empowering him that he is able to do all these things vigorously as long as he was in the Deha is continuing now even from the subtle world. इससे क्या हमको पता चल रहा है? Much before Krishna started his teaching, Uddhava himself, with his maturity gained by listening to these 28 chapters, he says, whether you want the yoga of the worldliness, successes, you want the yoga achievement of the spirituality, your energies are not enough. When you are tired, exhausted, you may give up and go back. What to do? Hold on to feet of the Lord. Point 1. Point 2 is what? Hey Vishweshwara, yoga karma bihi maninaha. Others who are doing lot of karma bihi means yajnayagadi, yoga means this is yamaniyama asanadi. Because they are able to do for some time, they become maninaha, ahankari. Because of their ahankara that I am able to do, they don't hold on to your feet. And that is enough weak moment for the Maya to hit them in such a way that they fall to such a lowest level, never rise. That's why I said these 4 shlokas told by Uddhava are very sublime, very beautiful. They are content-wise, they are very heavy, very important too. So it's a Y road. It's a both people reach. Yogi is like All are yogis, sadhana kar rahe hain. Up to one level they have reached. Clear? Having reached one level, one people who are devoted to Lord, they go further without getting tired fighting. Other fellows never have devotion. Up to some level they could reach with their effort. Because no devotion to God, they are hit by all this Maya ityadi, then they give up and come back. That's the meaning. So yoga karma bihi maninaha vihataha tvanmayaya ami. योर माया के कारण आपके जो भक्त नहीं है वो लोग कुछ स्थाई तक योग पहुंचने के बाद आपके माया के द्वारा ऐसा उनको छोड़ दिया धक्का लगता है कि दे विहति दे फॉल डाउन. सी उपसर्ग ही विहन्येता न विहन्येता what was there in the earlier chapter, same thing is being continued by Uddhav ji here. कृष्ण भगवान ने कहा कि ऐसे मेरे चरण पकड़ो, ध्यान से रहो, then all the 8 things I told you follow, then this deha kaya uttita upasargas will not trouble you while doing your yoga sadhana. That was the concluding topic. Out of his kindness, Bhagavan gave those things also I told you. Remembering that, making that as base, taking that as the chance, Sri Uddhav ji asking a question. And the beauty is what here? Some of us don't know that Bhagavad Charana Bhakti will help us to withstand to the Maya's effect of pulling us down. Some of us know, but still we don't do the Bhakti sadhana. Isliye, from the day one, do we start the success of the world, pursuit of success of the world, the pursuit of success in spirituality. From the day one only, we have to start holding on to the feet of God and Guru. That is a continuous empowerment. And many of the obstacles, problems, because of our devotion at their feet, they remove even without awareness, our awareness. And some of the places where you are really tired and exhausted, if at all helps, anything helps us is the devotion so far developed, with that when we surrender to them. Then somehow they find a means to reinstate the lost confidence in us, give the energy in us, make us walk in the path. Yaad rakhna in baaton. Wonderful slow. It's a good support is coming to us. Therefore, I must continue doing sadhana till I reach the goal. But it's not an easy thing to do sadhana continuously because of so many reasons. And main reason is Maya, that my man thak jayega, samadhan nahi hoga man ka. Here we get dejected and we may give up sadhana. At that time, what to do? Bhagavan. Hold on to his feet. Oh Lord, the kama krodha, the vikara are hitting me. The tamoguna is hitting me. I am overpowered by excessive nidra nowadays. I am overpowered by the kama, the vikara nowadays. With so many of what I say, unwanted value importance given to things and beings, and not able to understand maturely, I am reacting to the unavoidable prarabdha, because of which my mind is getting disturbed. I am not coming to class, not able to. I am not able to sit continuously. I am not able to listen, understand. Hey Bhagavan, bachao, please put me back again into those beautiful days of doing sadhana. वो दिन नहीं आएंगे लेकिन उससे अच्छे दिन हो सकते हैं. When I hold on to him, he will give. I always remember my past days of golden days, beautiful golden years. And compared to them today's day, I will feel it is more golden than that. And this gives me faith कि आने वाले दिन इससे भी बढ़िया रहेंगे. That is the faith in God and Guru Kripa. Yes, definitely. This ananda of having so many classes, studying every day, is not lesser than anything. And next stage he may make us do more and give us the inner purity. Even if he take us to the heights of dhyanam, होगा वो क्यों नहीं होगा? उनके ऊपर faith. See, Shraddha, कि he will grace us, and bhakti for him to grace us. श्रद्धा हमारे को उनके ऊपर श्रद्धा दिलाता है कि उनकी कृपा होगा. भक्ति हमको वो कृपा हमारे ऊपर आने के लिए जो उपासना प्रार्थना करनी है कराता है. भक्ति से श्रद्धा से भरोसा रखो, फिर भक्ति से प्रार्थना करो, या भक्ति से प्रार्थना करके श्रद्धा से इंतजार करो. Then the result will come. So this is the essence. You got it? Those who are doing sadhana by themselves without devotion at the feet of the Lord, they are abhimani. but they don't know the power of Maya. The Maya hits them in such a way that they get lost into the worldliness. That's what I again and again say. How many of the people, without talking to me, just left the class? Me means what? I am not here as an individual. Our Guru Parampara is talking. If they had expressed their problem, why they are not able to come, there would have been a solution, an alternative. बट दे आर अभिमानी. हम अपनी इच्छा से आए हैं तो हम अपनी इच्छा से जाते हैं, जो चले गए. Same state is there in you also, but then you have some humbleness, some answerability you feel, some devotion. Out of devotion or out of obligation, out of fear, but all of them are working, therefore you are regular. Those who are regular, I am talking to them. That is protecting us to be on the path. Your pure, simple heart of devotion and faith, when you want to sleep, giving up the class is pulling you to the class. When you want to do some other program, it is not allowing to do it. अरे स्वामी जी का क्लास है, चलो जाके बैठते हैं. That is called Guru Kripa. If you have that devotion, जिनको नहीं है, अच्छा हो गया स्वामी जी का क्लास नहीं जा रहा हूँ. The meaning. You understand now the importance of how Guru Bhakti, Ishvara Bhakti helps us in getting Guru Kripa and Ishvara Kripa, which protects us when this powerful Maya tries to pull us away from the Yoga Marga, Sadhana Marga, Adhyatmika Marga of Shravanam, Mananam, Chintanam, all that. Bapre. Never ever become egoistic. At the same time, don't be fully dependent only on God and misuse that God's कृपा in such a way. Why didn't you come class today? भगवान की कृपा नहीं हुई इसलिए नहीं आया, क्योंकि आप ही ने कहा उनकी कृपा है तो होता है, आता हूँ. But that is crooked mind intellect. That fellow is thrown like a एक छिलका of the केला into the dustbin. Those who arrogantly misuse the explanation of devotion to justify their recklessness, carelessness, they are thrown away from the mind. I don't value those fellows. Those who don't value these classes, these shastras, they don't deserve. No guru will allow. Nobody will say. Only when you are devoted, sincere, want to do sadhana, yet some difficulties are there, that time they help you with their yoga shakti. If you yourself are not devoted to Paramatma, nor wanting to do sadhana, don't have the tuning to the teacher, he is a more sannyasi than you, is it not? You are only grahastha, he is sannyasi. He is already given up his own everybody and thing. He will not hold on to it. But he will love you more than his own family members if you prove to be sadhaka, that guru. है ना, सन्यासी जगत संसारी. सन्यासी को अपना संसार नहीं होता, पूरा जगत उनका ही संसार है. He loves the whole world. He tries to help out everyone. Those who tuned. Know the value of Guru and Bhagavan and keep on intensifying devotion. As a result of devotion, when the opportunities for Swadhyaya sadhana come, encash them. And ensure that in us that light is continuously lit up. Om bhujana jaye. Light of inspiration to walk on the path to reach Paramatma. So, athata ananda dugam padambujam hamsaha srayeran. Hey, Aravinda Lochana. Sukhamnu. Sukhamnu means what? With all their devotion. And when they, with devotion, hold on to your feet, you pat them, you console them. Somehow or the other, those techniques you know. Then there, that karshita kahana, that tiredness that goes away. Little samadhana happens. So then Vishada gets transformed into inspiration. Same is the example of both biggest characters of Parikshit and Arjuna. Arjuna got dejected fully, Vishada. Is it not? Vishidantam. But he had taken the refuge at the feet of Lord by choosing him. With that smiling face, Bhagavan, didn't he fill him with all the inspiration required? Did he not give Arjuna again the power in his mind? Didn't he bring samadhana to the confused mind? Confused mind of Arjuna is given samadhana. The last inspiration also is given. Vishada is removed and inspiration is given, and he is empowered with all the wisdom. So all these things what were said by Uddhava कि विषाद को भगवान ने इंस्पिरेशन बनाया, विषाद को निकालकर इंस्पिरेशन भरा अर्जुन के लिए. सो टू समाधान, मन में जो डाउट था निकालकर समाधान दिए. देन मनोनिग्रह कर्षिता, all the exhaustion Bhagavan removed and empowered him. Exhaustion is replaced by the empowerment. This doubt disturbance of the mind is replaced by the conviction. Then Vishada is replaced by the inspiration. By whom? Krishna. Why? Because Arjuna surrendered. Sukham. Same way with Parikshit. क्या पाप मैंने किया कि मेरे को एक कर्ज मिला? He did not that way feel bad about it, but he was positively searching what the best can be done in 7 days. Then the Lord sent Ukshakodevji. He just came, see that listening of Bhagavatam, and he realized only much before Takshaka came. So to hear the Uddhavaji. Bhagavan is living, he knows. Therefore, he is surrendering and asking every detail of sadhana. So, what is the lesson for us? From the introduction as well as from these shlokas, never becoming a gamandi of your own sadhana, your own understanding. Nothing is yours, everything given by Bhagavan. Secondly, little of gamanda increased, you lose your devotion at the feet of God and Guru. That is enough maukar opportunity for the Maya to vihanyeta, to hit you in such a way that you are thrown like that Maricha into the Samudra 100 yojanas distance. You will be more near to the Ravana's Lanka there. You are near to the ashramas of all the rishis in Janapada, but you troubled the gurus, rishis only, Marich. Ram Bhagavan came and gave one banam. You fell there. Then Marich, हमारा जिंदगी ऐसे ही होएगा. The moment you start losing your faith in God and Guru, understand the destruction started. It's only a question of time. Just like the moment you started increasing your bhakti shraddha to Guru Bhagavana, your construction starts sadhana. अपने हाथ में दोनों. You do, it is in your hands. What I do is only this. Bhagavan, my bhakti shraddha to your feet should increase by your grace only. So bless me so that my bhakti and shraddha ever never टूटेगा आपके चरण में, ever grow होएगा. उन्हीं को पूछता हूँ मैं. You also ask, your bhakti shraddha at Guru and Bhagavan charana is so strong, so that you are not hit by the Maya and you lose all our inspiration to do the yoga sadhana and go back into the same world of Rajas Tamas from where we came. This is what. Okay, Tan Maya Ami Vihata. Namanina means what? Yoga karma hi maninaha. Those with their yoga karma who are in the ahankara, they are not surrendering to you, therefore they are hit by your Maya. But those who surrender to you, you withdraw Maya and you shower grace and they are able to go. So साधना करना एक बात है, भक्ति के साथ करना, भगवान गुरु के आलम्बना को पकड़कर करना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट. Understood? Never underestimate Maya's power, the mind's power, the world's power. They are very powerful to pull us. So too, never underestimate Guru and Ishwara Kripa, that they have capacity to help us to go beyond the Maya. दोनों शक्तिशाली है, दोनों में भगवान गुरु ज्यादा शक्तिशाली है. उनको पकड़ो तो विदाउट गेटिंग इफेक्टेड बाय माया योर साधना गोज ऑन. यू डोंट होल्ड ऑन टू देम. माया को तो एक छोटा सा खेल है. इट विल लूज स्मॉल लिटिल ट्रिक that is enough for you to be thrown away into samsara. See the people around you, learn from them. The very good examples to us, around us only. And for me, some of you are example. How if I leave my devotion to my Guru and my Paramatma, I will get lost into the worldliness. तो मैं अपने आप को बचाता. You also see others as examples. Protect yourself. Every day upasana, in that sankalpa, भगवान मुझे आपके माया से बचाओ और आपके अनुग्रह से आपका तक पहुंचाने वाला योग साधना करने का सारे शक्तियां प्रेरणाएं देते जाओ. This is a way out. Next one. So beautiful this shloka. Kim chitram achyuta tava एतद् अशेष बंधो दास्येषु अनन्य शरणेषु यद आत्मसात्वम यह रोचयत सामृगैः स्वयं ईश्वराणां श्रीमत्किरीटतर पीडित पादपीठ. Wow, what a beautiful, tasty sloka it is. Next one, all the three are $1,000,000. मजा आएगा. Let us enjoy them. Tomorrow, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. This is our Bhagavatam over for the day. Let us do our Adhyatma Ramayanam. Vedanta satsang is बच्चों का खेल. Is it not? So बच्चे लोग यहाँ रहते नहीं.